Alright, so now this is the place, correct?
It should be just about right. As far as Scott is approaching it, that is. But also, you are not going to like what comes up next once we touch down again.
What do you mean?
This over here.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. How did that happen?
One of those Illagers ended up riding a rocket and steering it towards that ship, basically. I don't know how that's possible, but that's why you both see it the way it is now.
I'm still mad and baffled at the same time that the one who did so managed to do that, though I'm certain it's no one's fault at the end of the day. Right, guys?
Yes, indeed. Though then again, dealing with those guys first was a lot more important anyway. And besides, weren't you taken back at some point by this Bowdist character when you were trying to find your way back?
My team had him around when we were exploring the dripstone caves, and when we were trying to find a quick way out, he had his warp compass with him.
Yeah. And apparently that led to him picking me and my team up from the lush caves, which was before that incident with the Illagers.
Oh, yeah, that. Which reminds me, Pix, and the rest of our team still have yet to explore our part of the caves. Oh yeah, that being the crystal caves. That's right. We should get back to planning that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That totally slipped our minds when we were fighting the Illagers in the battlefield.
And I gotta admit, I was pretty pinned up that time when it came to the situation. I just wanted to help pixel art and stand out more for some actions and judgments I do.
To be honest with you, Prodicon, you kinda scared me with that.
I'm sorry, Glia, I just didn't want anyone put in danger. But let's not dwell on that for much longer. We have a mission of our own to plan, like Natural Sam said before.
While some of you do that, me and the rest will explore the high and majestic mountains that were discovered. Though after that, we'll need to worry about the Rafflover Z that got damaged.
Actually, that's no problem to fix for Natural Sam and I, since we were upgrading our rafflecopters before the Illager invasion.
Some of us here will watch Sam and Natural Sam fix the Rafflover CRC. You Team Peaks folks go for your objectives in the meantime. When you're done with your thing, return to us.
That we shall do, brother of mine. With the Illagers retreated, we should be able to get this over with easily.
Indeed we should. Though we're still going to expect a few more enemies to emerge against us, but I'll bet they'll be a cinch to handle unlike those Illager crooks. Anyways, we best be going now. We shall see ya when we're done.
Yeah, we'll make you guys proud, regardless of the end results.
Alright team, so let's get ready to explore those mountains.
You know well I'm ready when everyone else is, so, let's depart.
So, where do you suppose those mountains are?
Retracing our steps from these boundaries and biomes, we first have our first exhibit, which is where we were fighting those Illager invaders. I think if we were to take a turn to our right from there, we should be able to find a good way to approach the mountains.
Sounds good to me, let's do it. Yeah. The sooner we find them, the better. You know what they say after all, the early bird gets the worm.
But I don't see any birds or worms here.
It was a figure of speech.
I know, I was just messing around.
Ha 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 ha, that was a good one. Well played, Alex. But anyway, let's keep moving.
Whoa, did we just come across emerald veins?
My, looks to me that we did.
Good thing I brought my emerald gear, so that I can mine these out. Everyone gets some for all the troubles we've gone through.
Me and Speak on Yamari already upgraded to diamond gear, but hey, I don't see any reason to turn down opportunities for emeralds.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as Natural Mary. But we'll get some emeralds regardless.
Great. Let's mine some, then.
I'll help with that so that we make it an easier task.
Oh, shit. Night's falling. That means at this rate, a few mobs could come by at any minute.
I think I know why it is. I know this may sound a little superstitious, but here goes. You would think that night would naturally fall like that, but rumor has it that there is this one sacred tower called the Cliffhang Tower, one that would place a curse on the land it encompasses, subjecting those who come near that land to nightly darkness while at the same time emulating moonlight and its behaviors. It would also plague the tower with some undead monsters, as well as a few lost souls from centuries ago who lost their lives to an apocalypse that happened way back then. They also say that survivors who could overcome and brave the onslaught would earn a badge that would earn them the ability to harness untold powers from the moon without expending energy from it, though they would especially say that has something to do with those who are vulnerable to insomnia.
Wow, that sounds very deep. Where did you learn all that from?
It's one of those legends I've heard about since before the Raffle world was previously held in chaos. I don't know if it's a fairy tale or if it's real, but let's press on for the good of everyone.
Damn it. First those fucking Illager raiders, and now this.
This is nothing compared to those other freaks. Nyarg! Half of us will be on guard duty, the rest of us can mine the remaining few emerald veins.
After some rest from the journey back here, I'm ready to make those mobs dance.
Fuck yes, same here. From this point forth, ladies and gentlemen, we fight for each other, leave no friend behind.
Indeed. Alex, Eva, GN, Gameling, GL, and Zarvox too. Shield the rest of us from those mobs, while we mine more of those emeralds.
You got it, Kelly. We've got her 6 right here. That is full of our fallen comrades.
Whoa. Holy shit. That tower looks very tall.
What to... Oh, wait! Oh, shit! Bullshit! It cannot be! But it is! The Cliffhang Tower itself! I knew it!
Say what? Pardon us?
I knew the Cliffhang Tower. Yes! This tower over here is real. If we're lucky enough, that'll mean that the treasure here is nearby. But no time for dawdling, guys. We gotta get inside there post-haste.
We're running as fast as we can.
Yeah. We just gotta get ourselves a bit more manpower to get in.
You can leave the extermination part to me. Go inside, find the source of this, and put a stop to this wave.
But we shouldn't leave anyone behind.
I'll be fine, Eva. I know what I'm doing. If anything, I'll be right behind you guys by the time we all go in.
I see now. As long as we're all together at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter. Now then, let's all get inside, before more undead arise.
Holy fucking shit, Gameling wasn't lying. This place is dark, even on the inside. It's like a true nighttime feeling, even while we're in moonlight and all.
Ditto to that one, Alex. But does anyone have a light source to have us see more clearly?
I do. I doubt placing some of these may work considering the subjection this poor tower's gotten, but it could be enough to pave the way to the upper floors.
Do you want to try placing one anyway?
Sure, here goes. Ah. It works. Hopefully it'll spawn less of those guys.
Neat, neat. Now then, let's get ourselves ready, because I feel like this will be a challenge requiring all of us to work together more.
I agree with Eva there. We're gonna be expecting another fight from those undead guys, but we're all certain they'll die twice. Anyway, let's get a move on, shall we?
Yes, let's.
What the hell are we doing with emerald blocks exactly?
We are mining some of them, while also we are leaving a few in so we don't ruin this tower completely, albeit some curse may have already ruined it. Either way, though, while you're on it, feel free to mine some of those emerald blocks, if you want. Since after all, it looks like paid it for everyone.
Yeah, probably best if we get all of the emeralds for us, but also leave a few to some of those who once occupied this tower before it became a dungeon of the undead, at least according to Gameling.
Shit, a zombie. Get away from me, you undead freak. Wow, a stairway. For that being such a layout of this tower, this has gotta be something quite dark, quite linear, or quite... what's the word?
I think linear is a way to describe it. Though don't most buildings we come across these days come off as linear?
You would think architects would go all out with design and so forth, but nope, not the case in many things most of the fucking time. So much wasted potential those structures have?
Well, at least there's the darkness that we lighting up. That's quite the element for the undead to spawn in, right?
Seems so, albeit I can't help but agree that the design could use some work. Although I do adore the patterns of these glazed terracotta floors. Exquisite, for the most part.
Well, I suppose that's one thing to marvel, considering you're a professional artist anyway. So fair enough. Anyway, we're fighting some mobs sure, but this is turning out to be easy so far.
I'd hold my tongue there, if I were you, because I sense even more mobs attempting to attack. And picking the correct spots to place some torches on is resource intensive enough for us, as is. Fuck, more skeletons. Go ahead, shoot me with your arrows, see how I'll react. Yeah, not today, thank you.
Not gonna lie, that was an impressive job, Kelly. Now then, we just gotta grab what we can from here and then go upstairs to this next floor. We'd better hope the rest of this isn't going to be an ambush in the long term.
Don't jinx it, GL. You never know when we could.
Yeah, you're right. Fair enough. Still though, let's watch our asses for more.
Oh fuck, look out. A creeper. And another one, guarding the stairway. Nope, not anymore. And are you serious? Another one in this floor?
Jesus, how many of those creepers are there going to be now?
Hell if even I know. But still, fuck those goddamn creepers, they like exploding for no apparent reason when they get close.
And even more?
Well, just what we fucking needed.
Okay, we should be rid of those mobs now, with the lights being lit up for the floors. But Gameling, is there something on your mind?
Oh my. Judging by this experience, I think we're about to experience the fun part.
Oh boy. I could imagine it wouldn't bode well for any of us.
At least, if anything, Michael, it's a better experience we have than there being nothing. Either way, let's get ready.
Oh shit, it's that monster.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is that thing?
Everyone, behind me now! There we go. Target for this area neutralized. Now at this point on, we shall no longer have to worry about this place subjecting us to any relentless waves.
Well, that's good. Hopefully it stays peaceful at that point. Then again, who knows what will be done next?
Who knows indeed. Anyway, Gameling, you said there was a treasure here or something, correct?
Why yes, I did. Though of course it was in the legend I was telling earlier, despite us not knowing it was true back then. Now then, let's obtain it before we waste any more time. It should be at the very top.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh, yes! We found it! After all this time, we found it! The lunar badge! Wait a minute.
What's wrong, Gameling? Is something not working right for some reason?
For some reason, the badge doesn't give the powers to its bearer now.
I think I know the reason as to why that is. The badge lost its true power the moment it was sealed by the one who took possession of this tower. That being a night lich, which Gameling just killed.
Shit, is there any way we could try to power it up by any chance?
There are a few possibilities, very few of which exist here.
We can toy with those possibilities later. Now that we got what we came here for, we gotta get the hell down and out from this tower.
Yeah, gotta agree with that. I don't want us losing our minds figuring out how it works now, at least not here in this cold, cold mountain.
Yeah. It's not worth it right now.
You're right. Well, I intend on keeping this badge for the sake of fulfilling curiosity. It is pretty dinky in amount, and for that reason, I'll be keeping it for research. Anyway, time for us to go back the way we came.
Right then. Let's descend down the stairs, then.
Hold up, what's this spell doing here?
Don't touch that, it could probably be dangerous.
I was just looking at it. I know I shouldn't touch some things beyond our understanding, though thanks for keeping us cautious.
I see. Now then let's proceed down the stairs. Oh. Shit. Just realized we missed a few emerald veins. Though I personally think it's best we leave them alone in case there were people who were once here before.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. Because I remember when Gameling said there were lost souls or something like that. How does that apply to this, by the way?
The lost souls we speak of became the undead. Though I will say, not everything I said about it is 100% accurate. Hell, I only believe most of that tale. They call them rumors and legends for a reason.
Legend or not, at least we had a good adventure regardless. It was very fun. We got some treasure, some emeralds, and even the satisfaction of killing some undead freaks.
Yeah, and I know the perfect person to give that lunar badge to. I think you could take a wild guess.
Yes, we're very sure we know about that. But anyway, shall we get going now? For real?
Okay then. Let's get leaving.
Guys, we're back, and we found something.
Wow, cool. What'd you find?
This! Now be warned, however, that it doesn't currently work due to the energy something has taken from it, but we're trying to find out how it can be rectified.
Oh, let me see that. Oh wow. This badge is capable of holding lunar powers, not unlike my own.
Yeah. Oh really? What is the badge supposed to do?
It's supposed to let its wearer harness the power of the moon, essentially using magic to control some powers based off of it. However, as it stands right now, It's not routine. Therefore it cannot let whoever harness that power right now.
Which is what I can already do back in my native universe.
It is? You can do moon powers too?
Of course she can, Gameling. Taigi is the goddess of the moon back where she, Jian, Elijah, and Starla come from, especially for that reason alone.
I genuinely didn't know that. So, is getting the lunar badge a mistake that would make you mad?
Actually, no, I'm not mad at all. I only have a limited amount of energy in this world, and I would actually like a bit of extra assistance in controlling some of the nightly cycles. Perhaps I can restore the badge's energy with some of my own later. Anyway, we should get ourselves back home, especially now that Sam and Natural Sam fixed the Raffle Overseer Z.
Oh yeah, we were so wrapped up in our task we forgot they were doing that. Good job, you two. Though I'll take it from here when tomorrow strikes by.
Thanks, Kelly, and we got it. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm inclined to think we ought to go back to our properties. I'm actually itching to see how Sam Conjunction is doing right now. So am I, so I don't blame you on that one. Anyway, let's go.
Wow, what in the fuck? This place looks like it's gone through spilled blood.
Holy shit, that's telling me something. I expected some loot to be dropped, but not that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone through a lot of warfare against those Illagers. I could barely imagine how everyone here is holding up.
I feel the same way, frankly.
As do I. The suspense at hard times like these kills me, not trying to say I'm impatient all the time or anything.
Which reminds me, Kathy and the kids, I need to attend to them after being gone for so long.
I think we all do. Me, you, Victoria, and Zarvax too. Imagine plenty of other Macintosh fellows who had to sit here and protect everyone else from danger.
I reckon we should go ahead and get inside our house since we were gone for so long, and I'm pretty sure the other guys miss us anyway.
You guys go ahead. As for me, Pix, Natural Sam, Taigi, and some of the other folks who have yet to go on our journey to the Crystal Caves, we'll round some of those teammates of ours up. Oh yeah, which reminds me, the Rafflecopters.
Oh, no need to worry about them. While you and Natural Sam were fixing the Raffle Overseer Z, I went back to the battlefield we fought in, found the Rafflecopters you used, refueled them, and even teleported them back to their respective helipads.
Okay then, we'll go and see for ourselves.
You guys do that. I'll make sure to find. Oh wait. Siri would probably be mad at me if I show myself, won't she?
Actually Eva, she's redeemed herself too. I saw that for myself, and she feels exactly the same way as you do.
I can confirm that, since I've been there alongside Mike and some of the others at Team Dripstone to witness that redemption.
What is going on right? Hold up a second. Eva, is that you?
Siri, how did your journey go with Dripstone?
It went pretty fine for the most part for us. How about you guys on Teen Peaks?
It was magnificent, actually.
Good to hear. But anyway, I figured I'd come out here to say I'm sorry for the way I fanned your flames, for your past mistakes that you did. I understand what I did before was inexcusable, so I won't argue.
I'm sorry too, actually. When each of us came around, we both caused so much pain to Sam and his cohorts, as well as each other in that same process. But now, I'm glad to know that you have the same feelings as me.
Same here, Eva. All this time, we could have been great friends instead of fighting so hard and pointlessly wanting to get one up on each other.
Yeah, if only we realized sooner, and if only I didn't wage war on the Raffle world out of sheer retaliation and pettiness without knowing Satan and Talus did this to where Mark and I originally came from.
All that is not important anymore. What's more important is that finally you guys are setting your differences aside, and making sure the friendship lasts for as long as we can make it last and putting some backbone into it. So, do not waste those second chances you've been given.
I don't intend to.
You have my word, Mark.
This is what we call a wholesome resolution. So yeah, we accept both your apologies, Evie and Siri. Now then, without any further ado, let's get cleaning up, before we set up for our own journey. Natural Sam and I will make sure our rafflecopters are over at our respective helipads.
While you guys do that, Proticon and I will round up the rest of our team, so that way we've got no one missing when it comes to missions.
Yeah.
Mary and I will gather some of the loot we got from when the Illagers fought us.
Shelly and I will go back home. For now and then tomorrow, me, her, and Robert will go to upgrade our raffle over Jersey and make sure that nothing like a destruction of it ever happens again. For now, we're absolutely beat.
Yeah. See you guys later, and good luck on your end of the adventure.
As for myself and Natural Mary, we'll assist speak on your Mike and Mary on their part.
You don't really have to do that for us. We feel like we have to. After all that time we've been away, as much as we should have a break from that, we feel like we need to keep this neighborhood in better check. Besides, the more people, the better.
Then by that logic, Michelle and I will help out as well. We'll scout any possible inventory drops near our home, so you don't have to worry about that too much.
Yep. So, we can as well make our mark there, near our home. After that, we'll be going to sleep mode.
As for me and GL, both of us are exhausted as fuck.
Yeah. It was quite a fun adventure and all, but that put a really massive strain on our energy. So, it's about time we both leave and hit the sack. See you guys later, and good luck.
Yeah. Good night for now.
As for me, I wonder what I should do with the badge my team and I have gotten. Maybe I should give it here or something?
You don't need to. It's a hard-earned treasure you and your team work to get. If you want it, it's all you.
I appreciate the offer, but there are a few issues here and there. One, your castle is still under construction right now, right?
Oh yeah, you're right about that one. But no worries, my construction team's handling this as efficiently as possible according to the blueprint I sketched.
Okay, but also number 2, I've been planning on building my own settlement soon. What if I end up losing the lunar badge in the process?
Actually, yeah, you're also right about that.
So, in actuality, I'll give this to you for safekeeping so that I don't lose it when I build my own settlement. Is it okay with you?
Definitely it is. When we're done with our respective things, I'll make sure to call you in advance and give the badge back to you. Sound fair?
Definitely. I trust you and the others will keep it in good care until we're both done.
No worries, it'll be safe with us. Now anyways, get some rest and go do your thing with your own team.
You got it, bro. I shall see you later once the time arrives.
I don't know about you, but I'll be going back to the base that me and Illager were building earlier before the adventure. Talk to y'all later.
See ya, GN. Now then, for the rest of us, we've got one last mission to do, y'all. Let's go make it count.
Natural Sam and I checked our helipads, and yes, our rafflecopters are still here. Good job on handling them manageably, Pix.
It's the least I could do, really. Now then, time to round up our team.
Yes. The honor shall be ours to handle.
Though, before we do that, let me give this lunar badge to Taigi first, that way she can examine it after the journey's over.
Alright, now it should be everyone present and accounted for.
Yes indeed, though the rest of the others from the other teams are now taking their time to unload and rest.
Hee. Now finally, we get to have our chance at getting those crystals for our castle construction. Who knows? Maybe we could have some other loot to go with that.
I sure as heck wouldn't mind some, especially for the repurposing of my palace back home. But also Pixel, it's good to see you back after that chaotic and dark war with those crooks.
Good to see you again as well, Ruby. And even Junie.
Let's all be grateful that at least no one on this team was hurt badly. I'm hoping for a challenging, but also decent experience.
That could surely give us a break from all those Illager shitheads. Do any of you know why they were here in the first place?
They were specifically after me, so to speak. And one of our friends... met a terrible fate.
Ah, so that I've heard. Blue and Mux told me.
Yeah.
Hopefully that won't stop us from getting our crystals, as well as our amethysts. I'm very sure there are those geodes based on my knowledge.
Based upon Omeo Robot's information, we got the position of the crystal cave downloaded onto the Rothelcopters from our databases. So, once we get in the respective Rothelcopters, we shall lift off.
Alright then. Pix, Gohdan, Proticon, Junie, and Rothel Robot, you're with me on my Rothelcopter. Edward, Zijing, Ruby, Tiggy, and Samurai, go with Natural Samonias.
Alright then. Should we keep in touch with each other once we're airborne?
I'll keep us all updated through the radio transmitters as we progress through. For the moment, though, brace for anything.
Yeah, what he said. Anyways, we'll follow you, speak on Sam and the rest. And don't worry about us straying from you if that should ever be the case, since with our upgrades intact, there should be an interface that allows us to detect the position you're at. Good to know. Now anyways, let's get going, is all. It's about time we geared up and left. Now then, fireworks boosters, activate. Come on. Fuck yes. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes. That is how we get to a location fast. Though how often should we use fireworks and the boosters?
I recommend sparingly, since we don't want to crash into any mountains we come across.
Good point. Oh, of course I don't want to go too fast, either way, no, I use them with as much moderation as possible. I suggest you all put on seatbelts while we're speeding through.
Got mine on now. Should we also hold on to something just in case?
I'll tell you when, but for now, have a good get out of this ride.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so according to the map, it says we are approaching the location where the crystal caves are.
We can see that very clearly. The cave we are going to, called the Criscan Cave, has a very rich abundance in crystal materials, as well as some blocks and something else of value. Though also, legend says it has fallen from beauty as soon as something took hold of it that would render its resources non-renewable.
Damn. If that's the case, we might as well see how it is now and do what we can to get to the bottom of it. First though, let's park our Rothelcopters over to one of these sides.
On it. Natural Sam, we found a spot for parking our Rothelcopters. And we found the spot for the Crystal Cave exploration. Are you ready for us to park at the place I found? Yes indeed. We'll follow you to the spot and then we'll all park and regroup. Great then. We'll see you and the others soon on the other side.
I cannot contain my excitement for the crystals for much longer, and I cannot wait for the ultimate best party that me and Pixie will have down there.
Junie, don't forget that we're only here to collect the resources and possibly get other shit that we've come here for. Not a party. But tell you what, once we do that with enough loot in our hands, we'll throw one in Samco Junction.
Oh, sorry. Just got a bit carried away there. I I'm just eager to do the mission at hand.
I know you are, my gal, though good things come to those who wait.
Yeah. But anyways, I think this appears to be it for the Rafflecopter parking, correct?
Yes, Leon, I've been working on it, so that we don't get this process convoluted by any means necessary. Alright, now I've parked it. Now all we gotta do is wait for Natural Sam to park his at a similar spot, and we'll go meet up with him and the others.
Alright then.
Okay, now he and the others should be here, so let's go meet them somewhere.
Let's do that and then we can go mining.
Elio, over here. Hi, Natural Sam and everyone else. Gotta tell ya, that was an excellent and smooth ride for us. How about you? Same, although there were a few rough spots that were encountered along the way. Other than that, we managed.
Now that we're all here and in one piece as a result of it, I think we should all check our gear and inventory items before we go.
Right. Just as I was gonna say. Inventory and backpack accounted for?
Same here, I think for all of us. I'm confident that we'll put that to the test once we mine enough stuff for the castle construction Pix and Junie are undergoing. And also, for the palace renewal rubies undergoing.
Yeah. I will say for that matter that the older gems we had are unfortunately getting much more scarce. So I'll make room for some of the next best stuff, which I'm sure we'll have without a problem. Anyway, I'm all set and ready. Shall we go deep down?
Hell yes, let's do it. Sam, lead the way.
With pleasure. Wow. Holy shit.
I see your wow and raise you a wow. These caves are beautiful.
I know, right? And this is my wall, too. If only those blocks of crystals here were renewable, it would rejuvenate the former pride this has gotten from nature.
I agree with you there, though should we feel bad if we mine some of its minerals?
I don't think we should, since 1, some of us have fortune picks anyway, and 2, if it never was renewable, I can imagine at least we have plenty of architects that mimic the natural feel of this place.
I know what you mean by that logic. It feels like indoor paradise to us if we haven't seen it already.
Let me know if you see any amethysts.
I don't know if there would be some of that, honestly. Maybe we should get some of the gold and cyan crystals first.
Way ahead of you there, we'll see what properties they have meanwhile. Wow, These crystals are really fabulous. They are sure to make good value to us. Say, does anyone know what those crystals are called?
The cyan crystals are called Allarite and the golden crystals are called Illager.
Oh wow, neat. Do you know what we can do with them?
No. Even all this is new to me.
I haven't done much research based on this, but that just gave me a reminder to do even more of it once we get back.
Okay then. As for the rest, we'll go and mine even more, so that we know what we can do better. Sound fair for everyone? Okie dokie then. Time to mine some of this place, and then we can find what else is up with this cave.
I'll use some of my emerald gear to mine some as well, especially since it appeals to the lime color in my eyes. So, let's go everyone!
Oh, before we do, here, Sam. Take this kind of torch.
What are those torches?
These are diamond magnum torches. They can brighten up an area in a wider range, and also specifically prevent mobs from spawning in the areas those torches are placed in. They can come in handy for caves like this one, even though it honestly has seen better days.
Wow, those torches are cool. Oh, I agree with the last part you said.
Yeah. But also, I crafted even more of these for the occasion and made sure everyone in the team gets at least a stack. Even you, Pix and Proticon.
Wow, not even I know how this is even possible. Didn't we have a limited amount of resources for those?
No, we didn't, Proticon. We had plenty. But anyway, let's get going with the mining, shall we?
Alrighty then. Oh, what the fuck? What is this kind of stone that contrasts with the stone blocks we had before?
It's called deep slate. Deep slate is twice as tough to mine as regular stone, and it takes over the stone block's cave terrain job when you spell them down to -8 in elevation or lower. You can also make polished deep slate bricks, and deep slate tiles with cobbled deep slate, and you can also mine ores that have its variant.
Oh wow, caves that go way further down than we imagined. How cool is this?
Yeah, that's what some of us meant in the explanation that was made before we initially split into teams.
Fuck, wow. Now we can't have enough room to mine. Oh wow, never have we gotten so many of the crystals and gems that were so regal in value. I feel like I could make my very own, more sustainable variant of my raffle sword that could last me even more. Like, another go-to complement of my nephrite gear. I'm talking about ruby gear for example. Same could be said for me when it comes to sapphires. You know, I actually could go for some of that right now, just so I don't just tag netherite.
I can go for anything that's related to diamonds, though on the other hand, netherite-related stuff could do the trick with knockback resistance and such. It means double the material I need to work with, if not triple or quadruple.
I'm all for anything sufficient in terms of gear.
Of course, meaning so am I.
Guys? We seem that we've come across a different type of cave or something, maybe even lush? Or something like that.
Why would there be a different type of cave when we just got resources from the crystal one?
I don't know, actually. Maybe it's because one cave is so close to another randomly, we can barely tell where we're going with the underground terrain.
It beats me to think about it, actually. But maybe we should go somewhere else, for exploration or something?
Wait up, guys. I see a few lilies. But why would there be lilies at the edge of a crystal cave?
That's telling me that something's quite off for this cave. Maybe we should get ready and take a closer look. What do you say, Sam? Should we see what's going on there?
Of course, but let's be careful. It could be a trap that's nowhere near worth my liking for springing. Alright, let's see. Shit. What the fuck is this Aghorn thing?
Oh no. So I'm guessing this is the monster behind those resources disappearing once they were mined. Ah! Okay, this is actually terrifying, the battle. But we need to face it. Because good thing I got my god gear for this job! Junie, no! You son of a fucking bitch, weed! You've been just now a thorn placed on progress. And now, it shall no longer prick! Spray on that herbicide, motherfucker!
God damn, that first approach was so intense.
Ditto to that one. But now that it's gone, what happens?
As far as I know, maybe the minerals should now be able to rejuvenate once they are mined. Also, there's a chest right over here by where that weed was attacking.
Alright then. I'll open it so we can be relieved from all the troubles we went through. What the fuck? Another badge? Wait a minute. This one looks similar to that lunar badge Gameling got. So, I guess it's the solar badge.
I knew something like that would be almost identical to the stuff that was previously obtained by one of those other teams.
I somehow knew that would be the treasure all along, since I had a gut feeling saying, if there's a lunar badge, wouldn't there be a solar badge too? But now I had the correct hunch, though it appears to be on power too.
Starla would probably like that, since I have the lunar badge. Are you planning on giving that to her?
For some insight regarding that, of course. Though of course I don't intend on ripping off her title as the goddess of the stars or contesting her for any of that, as I already got 2 of my own titles, King of the Raffle World and the Anti-Hacker Warrior.
Naturally. Although, if that badge is also without power, she may need to charge it herself too.
You might be right, though as far as I'm concerned, we don't know the lore behind those 2 badges yet. We know that they may be used for some powers related to the sun and moon, but where they came from, we've yet to find out.
We can discuss more about that later. For now, let's check this out.
Oh wow! Pretty! Finally we got rejuvenating materials! We gave this cave its old charm back, essentially liberating it from its indecency.
Yep, we finally did it. But, you think we're gonna be called heroes for doing so?
Who knows for sure? He. But anyways, should we all go back to our rafflecopters where we came from?
Yeah, I think that should be feasible. But I'll teleport us back there to save Sam the trouble. Alright then, Natural Sam, you do that. I've been doing that for too much without end, and that puts a strain on my own power anyway. Okay then. Yes. Home sweet home. At long last, after getting what we came to the Criscan Cave for.
Ah yes, all in a day's hard work.
Welcome back guys. How are y'all feeling after that? Did you manage to catch some predators along the way?
Something like that, sort of. Depending on what you mean by that. But I won't question it too much. So, how did you guys handle some of the stuff from here when the Illagers were attacking?
It went pretty good. Clearly they're not easy opponents to beat, but we still managed to get through them like a 1000-degree knife through a stick of butter.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean by that logic. That was quite the long journey. After we disappeared from here, we even had to help Team Peaks do their thing, before we did ours. Ditto to that one. And hell, there were likewise some of us from other teams who stepped up to try to take down those ugly fucking Illagers.
Damn, thank goodness for that. I mean, the obstacles we've been through are not that easy to beat. Anyways, have we got all the resources that we need?
Yup, we do now. As far as I'm sure, that'll be more than enough of the resources we need to finish me and Junie's castle, as well as the resources Ruby needs to renovate her palace back at Iceland.
Yep. And now we can rest easy, so that we can get started with clearer minds. Right now, I need to head back home after a long adventure we've just been through. It's been nice speaking to you, Pix, Sam, Junie, and all of you on this team. You can tell the other people from the other teams the same thing.
Will do, Ruby. We'll also make sure each of us have the resources needed for each of our structures. If you need us for whatever reason, give me a call, anything like that. You know the drill by now.
You too, Pix. And also, if you come across Commodore James in the future, tell him I said hi.
We'll absolutely do. Anyway, have a good trip back home. Safe travels.
Likewise. Bye.
That Ruby gal, she is a very kind and compassionate woman.
Just like you, Junie. You're just as special to me and to us.
So are you. I love you with every last ounce of my being.
Oh ho ho ho. Not in front of the rest, babe. Oh yeah, And also with the badges, let's keep them safe where they would belong. And then once Gambling is finished with his thing, we'll send the lunar badge to him. But in the meantime, we've yet to show the solar one to Starla, so she has an understandable idea what we can do with that.
You can do that, honey. I'll go back to the castle and then see how the construction team's doing. See you there.
Alright then, Junie. See you later. Well, now that the adventure's over, I'm gonna find Gian, Elijah, and Starla and see what ideas they have for this badge. Tiggy, do you know where they are by chance?
Indeed I do. They're approaching us.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece, Tiggy.
I'm even more glad to see you're safe, honey.
It was quite an adventure we had. Hey, what's that emblem you got there?
Oh, you mean this? That's the solar badge we got from the Crystal Caves, and Tiggy and I were actually talking about some of what could be done about it.
I suggested we give it to you, since it'll allow the user to control the stars in this universe, and I already have the lunar badge with similar abilities. You may need to charge it with your powers, though.
I suppose it's only appropriate. Sure, I'll take it.
There you go, Starla.
It looks very nice, thank you.
I kinda wonder if you two will be able to charge them with your powers.
I don't know why they wouldn't be able to, unless the badges are picky about only belonging to people from this universe.
Good thing we have a laboratory for stuff like that.
I'm pretty eager to try out these new badges, but I'm also pretty tuckered out from that adventure.
I am too, since GN used a lot of my power with his knife.
Wait, that sick combo GN pulled off was all your power?
Yes, it was. The sunspot, his weapon, has access to my powers. Don't worry, it did not heavily impede my ability to fight the Illagers where I was.
Honestly speaking, I've always wanted to do that combo on someone.
I would have loved to unleash my special combo on their commanders. Guess I'll have to wait.
Anyway, we're gonna go back home now. See ya, Pix.
Yeah, same. That was a really fun adventure, but man, I'm fucking tired, and I need to empty my inventory.
Proticon and I are going back home as well.
Alright then. I suppose I might as well get back to the castle so we can empty our inventories.
You read my mind there. Just exactly what I was going to do. And I'm probably betting Johnny already went back there as well, since I saw him go home the moment we beat back the Illagers.
Yeah. Anyway, as for me and Zijing, we'll put our fair share back to where we store most of our stuff. Then we'll rest for a bit for a while. I'll see you guys in another time or so.
Yeah. It's been fun getting those amethysts, especially while the adventure lasted. Ooh, I'm gonna have so much fun with all my stacks.
Oh, Zijing. Anyways, bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Alright, so, what do you think we should do, Natural Sam and Raffle Robot? How about we go store our stuff and tell Mike and the others that crazy tale we lived about that weed monster? Oh well yeah, that would be an excellent idea for us. That way, they'll all think we're being crazy and all that shit.
They probably will, knowing some attitudes they may still have, since we took the longest to get to our end of the adventure.
Yep, I suppose that's fair.
Yes. This is such an amazing adventure. But I still have my homeland, the land of beauty, the land of N.
Oh, yeah. You're the leader of the land again. Yeah, I suggest you go back to your own people and text.
Well, that means my first time being with you guys is going to end here for now. But don't worry, I will be back soon. And of course, next time, I'm going back in for more adventures. I won't be alone. I'll bring in the big guns.
Ooh, nice. I can't wait for your return and text.
Yeah, that's right. Just you wait. Anyways, thanks for having me on this great adventure. Hope I can see you guys in the land of N too.
Hope to see you soon, N-Text. Thanks for visiting the Raffle world.
You're welcome, pixel art and friends. Alright then, N-Text out!
Land of N. I wonder what it's like there. Who knows? But anyways, it's about time we close this massive, action-packed, triple-part episode off right here, right now. Now that we got the nether and the caves and peaks taken care of for a great amount, That should give Pix and Junie the time they need to overhaul that castle they wanted to do for so long. So, if you enjoyed this, be sure to like and subscribe for more in the future. On behalf of Pixel Art Builder 583 Productions, this is Microsoft Sam, signing off. And so Pix finished that horrific weed off lightning fast, which has Trident and other stuff, and then we got that one solar badge to give to Starla for insight on what we could further do with it. And that's how we managed to complete our end of this ginormous cave adventure.
Alright, so let me get this straight. Something called a void blossom attacked you guys?
And you found one right at the bottom of the world.
Yeah, just like that. We managed to find and eradicate it and earn the treasure it was guarding soon after that.
Goddamn, that feels so fucking outlandish for a typical cave mission, aside from those Illager interruptions.
You could say the same about the time our team came across one of those night licks. Remember that, Eva?
Oh yeah, that one. I remember Gamma Ling having eradicated that easily too.
Yeah, I clearly remember you guys told me and some others that while Sam, Natural Sam, the Raffle Robot, and their teammates went on there.
To all of our allies across the Raffle world and other nearby locations, it is with a heavy heart that I must inform you all. Our commander and leader Adam Brakowski has fallen in battle and has died. To anyone hearing this is a formal invitation to Commander Adam's memorial service that will occur in a week from now. Anyone who wishes to attend, Meet at the NCA Mountain Fortress near King Pixel Art's castle at 4 p.m.
Huh? What? Say what now?
One of our allies died.
Yep. I can confirm that, while we were fighting Illager, he killed Adam. Adam died trying to save Pix from harm.
That is all I needed to know, thank you very much. Please don't explain the rest.
I wasn't going to say anything else after that. But anyway, I plan on going to that memorial to pay my utmost respects. Any one of you here is welcome to join me, if you want in that week from now.
We are so going to that memorial as well. We insist.
So the big question is, how will the others near our property feel about it?
I'll talk with some of them. Us along the rest. But as for you, Sam, Natural Sam, and Ruffle Robot, I can imagine how tired you guys are. I suggest you get some rest, because we shouldn't go to the memorial while very tired.
You're right, we need to rest. We finished offloading our stuff from the Criscam Cave adventure anyway.
Yeah, even my functionality needs recharging after a good while of uptime. And I'm sure Male Robot will attest to that.
Actually, I've rested after that lush cave adventure I was at with Mary, Mark, and some others.
Oh, fair. Well, time for us to rest up and then get some updates on what to expect as the rest of this week progresses on.
Indeed. So I'm gonna catch some Z's quick, as well as with Speak on Just Them. See you guys when we wake up. Yeah. You guys converse about this news yourselves, while the three of us take the rest.
You guys do that. Have a good rest, and we'll see you when you decide to wake up.
Alright then, see ya then.
May the ether carry your soul forward into the afterlife, and the souls of the ones whom you loved, and whom love you back, act as your guards into the great beyond. Let it be known, you were many things to us in life. You led us all through apocalypse, into times of peace and into the stars beyond. You were many things to us. A leader, a commander, a guide, a husband, a father, a friend. But this will not be the end. You have given us a life that we shall cherish until the very end. We will uphold your memory. We will continue on and ensure that this life and love you have given to all of us is spread to others in your name. To Adam Brakowski.
Attention, second eye animal it.
No, Adam. This won't be the end. Helm, bring us down toward the planet, and bring the entire fleet. Radio in NCA High Command back on New Earth, and bring in our heavy artillery.
Yes, sir.
And find the location of every damn pillager base on this planet.
Yes, sir.
We're going to wipe them out. Every last one.